สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Lady Goldenlotus channel นะคะ Today I just want to introduce myself vlog about 7 facts about me. So let's start. Facts number 1. Why Lady Goldenlotus? So my first name is Bongkotmat, and Bongkotmat in Thai mean golden lotus. So that's why I want to have the YouTube channel that represents myself truly. So I name it Lady Golden Lotus. So and then facts number 2, where I was born and grew up. So I was raised and born in Bangkok, Thailand, the capital city, and I spent most of my time there until I moved here 10 years ago. So I graduated bachelor degree of liberal arts from Thammasat University, and then I worked in the office at IDP Education in Bangkok until I met my husband, and then I decided to follow him and move here. So facts number 3, when I first moved here in 2011, we lived in Shreveport, Louisiana, and it was quite a small town back at that time, so there are no Thai restaurants there, and I knew that my English skill is what I have, like back in Bangkok. If you have good English skill, you can get good job. But here, everyone is a native speaker, so I decided to choose to go back to school. And back at that time at Boucher City Community College, they have a nursing program that has been my dream, like program that I want to change. But back at the time when I was in Thailand, I can't change my my degree because I was in more like English concentration. But if you want to study health science in Thailand, you have to graduate from the science concentration when you was in high school, which I did not. When I was in high school, my concentration was French, which I totally forgot. Like je ne sais pas, and French and English was my concentration in my high school. Anyway, then live in Louisiana for 7 years. I earned my associate degree of nursing from there, worked as a circulator nurse in the OR there for about 2 years, and then my husband got a new job in Colorado Springs, so we moved to Colorado in early 2018. So that's it about my life in the interstate. So I live in Louisiana and moved to Colorado. And then facts number 4. So I am the circulator nurse, so I work in the operating rooms, and it is actually what I don't know that I will end up with this nursing specialty at all. It's kind of get offered to me by the nurse educator when I was in Louisiana. She told me if I want to be a nurse on the floor, or if I want to be the circulator nurse. And then when I was in nursing school during my rotation, I did not have a chance to go to operating room at all. So I decided, okay, let's give it a shot. So I went and I observed one day in the surgery room, and actually I remember my first case that I was shadowing was hemorrhoidectomy. And it's just, I don't know, I mean, I like it. I love to have one patient at a time, so I can have all the focus on one patient, and I like to work with the same team so everyone know everyone, and you know, it is totally different kind of nursing, which is very interesting. Okay, and fact number 5. Fact number 5 about me is I love eating. So I love food tasting. I'm very foodie, and then I also love traveling, of course. My dream is to like traveling all over the world, tasting food like Mark Wayne. He's my favorite foodie YouTuber. And then I also interested in health because I'm a nurse. And then my newest topic that it kind of emerged during this COVID is my husband and I, we plan to retire in Thailand, so we try to find as much as information, and we, from my previous episode, we already purchased land there, and we kind of try to think what is the next step will be. But I know it not will be soon enough, but it will be in the future. And yeah, so I think that is all of my interest. That's why I came up with food, health, and travel on my vlog channel. Okay, facts number 6. So I create this channel with the goal that I want to be kind of like the presenter for both sides. Because I live here in the state for 10 years now, so I kind of understand the way of living here, and understood like the way of thinking of Americans people. And at the same time, I knew Thai people also want to explore the world more, and I want to be that presenter for both sides, to show Thai people what life is like in their state. You know, because when I first moved here 10 years ago, I don't have much information. I pretty much just, fell in love with my husband, and I just like, okay, let's go try do something different, and just kind of on my adventure when I was in my 20s, you know, young and wild. And then here I am in my 30s, mid 30s. I'm more like, okay, I'm more settled down, and I think with my personal experience, I hope it will be useful to Thai people in the future who want to come to the state, so they know what they have to expect, and you know, so they can make the right decision for themselves. On the other hand, for American people especially, they are more like trained about American people want to retire in Thailand for whatever reason, you know, cheaper cost of living, warmer climate, easier to access for cheaper traveling to Europe, Australia, Asia. I also want to represent the process, because I am become American citizen, and my husband also American citizen, so we kind of want to share the process that we've been through for us to move to Thailand, because I felt like I might have some advantage that I can speak Thai as well, so I can share to you guys what I learned, that so you will try to avoid the problem that you might get from any scam that might happen about from the language barrier that you might face with to move from the state to Thailand. And then last but not least, number 7, I just want to do all of this. I hope it will be advantage and benefits to everyone that interests. And I have to thanks to my brother Tay, who he's kind of afraid to come visit me here, and I feel like, well, at least if I can record about life here in our state, he can see what it is like, and maybe one day he'll change his mind and will come visit me here. So that's all 7 facts about me. If you have any question, please leave in a comment below or contact on my Instagram, Lady Goldenlotus. See you next episode. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please like, subscribe, and leave me any comment. Thank you so much. Bye bye.